Do not fall for this scam in Anime Vanguards. This is a genuinely scary scam that's going to be coming out in Anime Vanguards Update 9, and I want you guys to not fall for it. Watch until the very end because there's a lot of things that I want to cover in today's video. By the way, guys, our goal is to eventually get to 100k subscribers, so if you guys want to show your support to the channel, then don't forget to like and subscribe. We are going to be posting daily Anime Vanguards content, and we're also going to be posting other tower defense games as long as there's stuff to cover and as long as I like those tower defense games. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's move on with this insane scam. So what do I mean by this insane scam? So as you all know, Update 9 is going to be the update when trading releases. And trading, there is values, right, to trading. And here is where the scam can actually take place. And this is where I want you guys to all be extremely careful. So here we go. This is the scam that I'm talking about. And the reason why this is actually going to potentially be a scam is because of the prices that they're putting here. The prices are absolutely absurd. Some of these prices are just absolutely crazy. Okay, so let me start first and foremost with Siban and Octopus, right? These are kind of fair, but the value of 27,000 is insane, especially because there's a lot of people that play the tournaments, right? There's a lot of people that played tournaments, and not only did these people play tournaments, that these units stayed in these tournaments for so long. So most people have several copies of Octopus and Siban, right? A lot of people have multiple copies of this, and not just a lot of people, a lot of players have multiple copies of these characters right here, which is absolutely crazy. And for it to have a value of 27,000 is just absolutely crazy. But you can kind of say that that's fair because this is one of the first tournament units. So let's just say that this is fair pricing right here, right? Let's just say that this is fair pricing right here. Now I want you guys to direct your eyes to this right here at the very bottom. Toji Sorcerer Killer is 1,200. That is his value, right? 1,200. But you take a look right down here with Gilgamesh's value only being 850. Now let me ask you guys this. How is Gilgamesh's value 850 when during Gilgamesh's update, right, that lasted for I think one or two update only? How is he 850 when he lasted for I think longer, but during the times that he was in the game, there was like half the amount of players than during the biggest update in the Anime Vanguard's history. The update 1, which is the update that Toji released in, is the biggest update in Anime Vanguard's history, which means that during this update, a lot of people got Toji Sorcerer Killer because also of how easy his quest is. So how is his value 1,200 and Gilgamesh's value 850, especially now that Gilgamesh has a Vanguard familiar? How is this possible? Gilgamesh has a Vanguard familiar right now, so his value should be much higher, his demand should be much higher, and there's also less of Gilgamesh than there is of Toji. How is this possible? This is clearly incorrect. This right here is clearly incorrect. And how is Harukarin 1,000? How is the value of Toji higher than Harukarin? This is absolutely ludicrous, right? This right here is just crazy. How is the value of Toji literally almost as much as the value of Gogeta, right? How? When he was in the most highest played update of Anime Vanguards, and there's a lot of people who have him. And you, bro, come on, look at this right here. Monkey King Awakened, Jin Mori, with only 800 value, right? You can only get one of Monkey King. You can literally only get one Monkey King. You could have farmed Toji multiple times, but you can only get Monkey King once. How? And how is his demand one? Okay, whoever made this clearly has no idea of the values, number one. And number two, they could be manipulating these values so that when trading comes out, they'll be able to trade the stuff that they have and profit off of that. And this is why trading can be a scam. This is why these value lists are going to be a scam. There is a reason why the actual developers of the game, the testers, the owners, the developers are not going to be making a value list because the value lists are so easily manipulatable. Anybody could manipulate the value list and anybody could profit and, you know, use the value list incorrectly and manipulate the prices, even though that's not the fair prices, in order to profit for themselves, right? That is why these value lists are so incorrect. Anybody who's making a value list right now whether they're from Discord or they're these websites, it's going to 100% be incorrect. Right now, there is no value list that is going to be accurate because trading hasn't even released yet. And even during trading, right? Even during trading, if anybody says this is the value of this based on this value list, they are manipulating you. They are trying to manipulate you so that they can manipulate the prices of the items that they have so that you can trade for those items more, right? All of these people who make these value lists, even if they don't have biases, it will be incorrect and it can be harmful to the trader. This is my advice to anybody that's trading, right? During update 9, once trading releases, do not look at value lists, right? Do not look at value lists because they are inaccurate. Only trade for the items or only accept trades for the items that you are willing to accept, right? If you have a good burb, sell that for however many you want to, right? Negotiate with the other person that you're trying to sell it to. If you have a shiny Diavolo, find the best offer you can find. Do not stick to a value list or else you will get scammed. These value lists are 100% inaccurate and they are dangerous if you are going to follow them. Do not follow the value list of anybody on Discord, no matter who they say they are. Even if it's like some guy on Discord or General 2 or General 1 or media saying, this is the accurate value list made by this player. It's not going to be accurate. Do not follow it and it's going to be a scam. It's going to harm you. This genuinely pisses me off because there's a lot of people that say, oh, I'm making a value list. And I've already seen a bunch of people in Discord making a value list. How? The game hasn't even released trading yet. In order for you to perfectly or accurately determine the values of these items, you have to actually be able to see what people are trading for these. How will you be able to determine what people will buy these certain items, or how will 4 people determine the value of the entire market? That is literally impossible, inaccurate, and dangerous for the people who will actually see that value list. This is why I'm telling you guys, no value lists are going to be accurate. Even mine, if I come out and make a value list, which I won't be making a value list, it is going to be inaccurate. The only time when a value list can be considered accurate is 1 month after trading. When enough people has traded, when enough people has an idea of the prices, that's the only time when a value list can be accurate. But during not even releasing trading, not even, trading hasn't even been released yet, already making a value list with these absurd prices. Look at Ragna. Ragna's value is 400. How is Ragna's value 400? That is crazy. How is Ragna's value 400, right? How is Ragna's value 400, right? How is Jego alternate have a higher value than Ragna when Ragna was significantly harder to get? How? That is just so unrealistic, man. That's just so unrealistic. Even if you take a look at this is absolutely insane. The value of the a lot of visits Anime Vanguards familiar is higher than Burb. What are you smoking, my guy? Genuinely, what are you actually smoking? 200? And the value of a lot of visits is 400. Yeah, if you follow this value list, you are getting scammed. If anybody on my comment section protects or sides with this value list, you are a scammer. You are a scammer, man, and you are planning to scam people when trading releases. This is genuinely annoying. It pisses me off so bad because how can people already understand the economy when it hasn't even released yet? Anyways, that's it. Peace out. Stay safe. Protect yourself from these scammers. Protect yourself from these value list scams because it's harmful. It genuinely is harmful.